Girl, I can't lie.
So I was watching my old videos and I came across my natural hair videos, and I was reading the comments on that video, and it kind of compelled me to make this video about the problems of the natural hair community. One YouTube video that I saw that really inspired me to make this video was a video by Tiana Empowers. She was basically talking about 4C hair and like the correct representation of 4C hair, and she was just talking about all this stuff about natural hair, and I really agreed with her. So I'm gonna have her video linked in the description box of this one, just so you can watch it to see where I'm coming from. And also you should subscribe to Tiana Empowers. I've been subscribed to her for like a year and I love her, and she definitely deserves a lot more recognition than she has, so you should definitely subscribe to her. And also, I know this is kind of like off topic, but the dope diversity issue that was going around YouTube like a month ago, that whole dope diversity issue situation kind of inspired me to speak up about this situation, even though this situation isn't really about race. You know, just like the girls in that situation standing up for what they believed in, it kind of compelled me to stand up for what I believe in. So I feel like people within the natural hair community need to stop harshly criticizing the newcomers. Working with something that you know little to basically no information about is difficult. That's not only for hair, that's just for things in general. There is a very, very, very big difference between good constructive criticism and flat out bashing. And I feel like people within the community really need to understand the difference between those two things. In my natural hair videos, I always ask you guys to give me advice, because you guys are kind of the masters in this situation and I'm the apprentice. And on my natural hair videos, there are a lot of great feedback. There's also a lot of harsh criticism and just flat out bashing. I feel like the possibility of getting bashed by a bunch of people at a time stop people from transitioning, and that's sad. I get that they're trying to help you, but there is a way to help somebody without sounding like a complete asshole. So natural hair community, if you find a newcomer and you see them doing something incorrectly, please give them nice advice. Please do not bash them. Okay, the second one kind of gets me a bit more mad. I've noticed that a lot of people, especially 4A and 4B girls, use the term 4C in the title of their videos to get more views. That's literally like the worst thing ever. And here's why. 4C hair is one of the more challenging hair textures to work with. And because of that, a lot of people on YouTube are looking for tutorials and advice on how to take care of their 4C hair. Probably more 4C hair girls are looking up tutorials than girls with 3A or 3B or 3C hair. So when a 4C girl clicks on a video, a tutorial of a girl that they think is working with 4C hair actually working with 4A hair, when the creator of the video knows damn well that their hair is not 4C, it frustrates the girl with 4C hair, because the 4C girl thinks that what they're looking at on YouTube is the direct representation of their hair, which is not true. So when they find out that they can't do the things that the tutorial is teaching them how to do, it makes them question things. It makes them ask the question, how come my 4C hair isn't doing the same thing that her 4C hair is doing? The answer is because her hair is not 4C. And people do this knowing damn well that their hair isn't 4C just to get more views, because they know that more 4C girls are looking up hair tutorials than girls with 3A and 3C hair. And this is the reason why finding out how to work with your 4C hair takes so much time. I remember falling into this trap. I remember when I just cut my hair and I was trying to do finger coils, and I looked up how to do finger coils on 4C hair. And I clicked on the video that had the same exact title as what I searched up, and they did the fingers on their hair. But when I was trying to do the same exact thing that the person was doing on their hair, on my hair, it didn't turn out the way it did on them, and it frustrated me because obviously I was a newcomer. I didn't know any better. So if you're a natural hair YouTuber and you know damn well that you're doing that, please stop it, because the only person who is benefiting from this is yourself. And when you make a tutorial on YouTube, you're supposed to be benefiting your viewers, not only yourself. Okay, this is the main topic that Tiana touched in on her video, and I just want to re-emphasize because I agree 100%. 4C hair can't do everything. and that's okay. I feel like the reason why it took me so long to learn how to do my natural hair is because I was so consumed in doing all these hairstyles that 4C hair just couldn't do. Like defined wash and goes, having the super duper sleek edges, the wet hair look. There are just so many things that other hair textures can do and 4C hair just can't do. And you know, it's vice versa. There are a lot of things that 4C hair can do and other hair textures just can't do that. If you have 4C hair and you're watching this video, it's okay if you can't do your edges. It's okay if you can't get this defined wash and go. It's okay if you can't do the wet hair look. It is okay. Our hair isn't meant to do everything. I know there are going to be some people in this video saying, oh, I have 4C hair and I can do a defined wash and go. I can do this. I can do that. Sorry to break it to you, honey, but you're probably not fully 4C. And also, this one's going to get a lot of people mad too, but I feel like people need to stop acting like 4C hair isn't difficult. Hear me out. I get it. Once you realize how to do something, it will be easy for you. That works with everything. It works with hair, it works with school, it works with just like basic things in life. Once you learn how to do something correctly, it will become easy. But I just feel like people need to stop acting like 4C hair is just as easy as every other hair texture, when in reality it's probably the most challenging because it is the coarsest, it's the thickest. There's a lot of contributors with 4C hair that makes it a little more difficult to maintain, and that's okay. I just feel like people need to stop acting like 4C hair is just like every other hair texture, because it's not. And the last thing that I have to say about this is that this one's gonna get people mad too. It's okay to prefer your protective styles more than your natural hair, because I don't know, I feel like at a certain point protective styles aren't protective styles anymore, because the purpose of a protective style is to wear the protective style for a time being until your hair grows out to the length that you want it at, so that eventually you can wear your hair out. And I've realized for a lot of people and myself that that's not true. For me personally, in the beginning of my natural hair journey, my hair was really short and I didn't like that. And I told myself, you know what? My wigs will act as a protective style so that my hair can grow underneath. And once my hair gets to the length that I want it at, I'm gonna start wearing my natural hair out more. But the more and more I started to wear wigs, the more I started to fall in love with it. And now I'm at a time in my life that I prefer my wigs more than my natural hair, and that's okay. In a video that I uploaded once, it was the wearing my natural hair to school video, where I wore my natural hair to school for the first time, and I went around my school and I asked people, which do you prefer better, my wigs or my natural hair? Because every other day at school they saw me wear my wigs, and a lot of them said natural hair. You could see that I kind of got a bit bummed out when I realized that people liked my natural hair more than my wigs, and here's why. 4C is my natural hair texture. It's what grows out of my head naturally. I don't have to do any work for it. It kind of just does it itself. It does its own thing, and for me, all I do is sit back and enjoy watching it grow. So when people compliment me on my natural hair, I'm obviously happy about it, but it kind of feels weird getting that compliment, because I feel like I did nothing to achieve that look. You know, this is the way my hair naturally grows out of my scalp, so I feel like I did nothing to really deserve that compliment. But with my wigs, I make my wigs myself. I sew it by hand myself, I bleach the knots myself, I tint the lace myself, I pluck the frontal myself, I style it myself. And those things that I just mentioned before, that's taught behavior. You're not just born knowing how to make a wig, you're taught it. So when people compliment me on my wigs, it makes me feel better, because making wigs is a skill that not everybody can do. And the fact that I got that compliment really just proves that what I'm doing is good. So when I get compliments about my wigs, it kind of just hits home more. That was kind of off topic, but anyway. It's okay to prefer your protective style. It's okay to like your braids better. It's okay to like your faux locks better. It's okay to like your wigs better. But if you do prefer your protective style more than your natural hair, please make sure that you still love your natural hair. Like for me, just because I love my wig doesn't mean that I don't love my natural hair. It just means that I prefer to wear my wigs out more, because for me personally, wigs is a lot less work and my natural hair is. So remember, just because you prefer your protective style doesn't mean you hate your natural hair. You can love both and still prefer one more than the other. And that's it. That's really all I have to say. Does this video mean that I hate the natural hair community? Absolutely not. I just feel like there needs to be a lot of things done within the community to make it stronger. Hopefully me making this video kind of just like starts the conversation about ways we can make the natural hair community stronger and better. I would love to see you guys' opinions and thoughts and concerns in the comment section below. I will be reading the comments and I'll try to respond to as many as I can. Yeah, that's really all I need to say. Oh, and I know this is kind of really off topic and it may contradict everything I just said in this video, but I think I have heat damage. I'm not gonna know for sure for a month because after the hair lady fried my hair, she braided it and it's been in braids ever since. But if you see a I got heat damage video popping on your subscription box soon, don't be surprised. Okay, bye guys.